Hello everyone, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're continuing our game of Betrayal at Krondor. We are at the end of chapter 1. Last stream I started chapter 2, there was a lot of reading, we're gonna do it again. What? What? I'm pretty sure this maybe it wasn't this one? Maybe it was this one? Oh, it's probably this one. Okay. Okay, the gate swung open. Revolted by the thick scent of excrement in the chamber, Locklear hastened to the ladder affixed on the far wall and ascended its filth-slick rungs. Behind him, Gorath and Owen reluctantly did likewise, gaffing at the noxious vapors in the shaft. "This is nothing," Locklear grunted, shoving upward against the grating. "All the windows in the palace are open right now. You ought to smell it in the winter." Darkness surrounded them as they slithered out of the privy, their only impressions of the chamber provided by the faint flicker of distant firelight. 10 yards before them, the hall joined with an elaborate colonnade stretching in either direction. "Somehow I hadn't pictured my first visit to Krondor like this," Owen decided, falling blindly into step behind Gorath and the Seigneur. What, you didn't like the romantic tour?" Locklear chuckled. "Not many people get to see that way into the palace." Drawing up short, Locklear's features brightened as he observed a pair of approaching figures lost in conversation. Self-conscious of his bedraggled condition, he straightened his uniform and cleared his throat with a stentorian air. "Greetings, Prince Arutha and Master Magician Pug. As glad as I am at the sight of you safely home again, Locklear, I can't say that my nose is as well pleased. I thought we had broken you and Seigneur James of clamoring around in the sewers. You know the way of old habits, Highness. We encountered a bit of trouble with the gates, so I chose a more expedient, though somewhat more disagreeable path. It came to a happy end, however. James told us to send word that he is well and would see you in the morning. Incurable sewer rats, the both of you. I shall have to order that each of you be accompanied by a score of washing maidens to keep you presentable enough for court. Welcome home, Lockie." "Thank you. As happy as I am to be here, I'm afraid I come with bad news from the Northlands." "I expected as much. With the false nighthawks prowling my streets above and below, it can only mean the Moradel are up their old mischief. What do you know?" Motioning to Gorath, Locklear introduced the former Moradel chieftain with a wave. Slowly, Gorath lowered his hood. The gasp and startled reaction of those crowding the hall helped mask the stealthy entrance of a second Moradel in the chamber, this one armed with a longbow. "Assassin, get down!" A whisper led him through madness. He stumbled forward with unfamiliar feet 10 times too small to belong to a warrior. There were lights on the hills around him, fires, voices shouting through a downpour of swooshing hoofbeats. He reached for his sword, then remembered that he hadn't a sword that night. He had only been a boy of 12 midsummers. Only a boy, and yet he had led the ragged remains of his father's tribe. "Who leads the Moradel?" the whispering voice insisted in his head. "I must see more." Years, a river of men coursed together in a bleeding tide, and he was amidst them. Screams rang. A howling figure silhouetted himself against the moon and brandished a bloody sword aloft. The wolfish figure screamed words of wrath and damnation as he cleaved his way through his Moradel brothers. He was Delacan, former general of Mermandamus, leader of the unified tribes of the Northlands. And he was the enemy. Gorath! The memory detonated into a million fading thoughts, each fleeing after the faint echoes of a weak whisper. Before him now there was a new image, the face of a fair young girl whose pale blue eyes watched him with wary interest. There were others, too, all seated like himself around a polished council table, all studying, all dissecting, and Gorath was the object of their scrutiny. "I cannot find the truth, my prince," the tired girl whispered finally quietly. "His mind is chaotic. I find images, but I cannot hold them long enough to understand." Narrowing his dark eyes, Prince Aruta glared at Gorath. "He hides his thoughts?" "Gorath is Moradel," Puck quickly interceded for his exhausted daughter. "Even with Jamina's exceptional talent for sensing thoughts, his mind may have many innate psychic defenses. I may need to send for one of my advanced students." "No need to disturb studies, Master Magician Pug. The Moradel speaks truly." Council members exchanged surprised glances, then turned their attention to the aged magician seated next to Pug. Lowering his eyes, the man made a dismissive gesture. "Forgive me, I do not mean to presume, but I have looked into his mind as well," Nakala continued. "War in the kingdom would have many wide-ranging effects, not the least of which could lead to a disruption of trade between our two worlds. My emperor of Suranuani would be most displeased if our rift-making secrets were seized by barbarians in warfare." Gorath glowered at the Tsurani magician. "Trading agreements notwithstanding, the Moradel watch your borders. Nighthawks spy on your imperial cousin, and before the snows there shall be an army come to the kingdom. Heed my words, Prince of Krondor. You must prepare your troops." Anger flashed in the thunderheads of Aruta's eyes as he rose to his feet. "What I must or must not do will not be dictated by a dissident Moradel. If not for Locklear's good faith in you, I would have had your head staked on a pole and paraded up and down the low corridors of Krondor once I saw you. I have been tolerant while I listened to your vague speculations based on incidental, half-eared conversations, but how am I to believe what you say? What evidence have you led before this council to prove what Delacan intends to do?" "What evidence? I bear the humiliation of betraying my vow as a Moradel and the indignity of surrendering to a sworn enemy." "Why betray Delacan to the Kingdom of the Isles? Of what benefit to you is it to snare him?" "He is leader in name only, however bitter a draught Delacan may be for your kith and kin to drink. Magician, his rule is black poison in the gullets of me and mine. Already he enslaves my cousins and rapes the land. Bloody his nose, Prince of Krondor, blunt his swords, and the unified tribes will cast him down in wrath. Let him cross your northern border, however, and 10 other clans will join their strength to his, and legacy of Mormandamus will be but a spark next to his glory." "Where would you have me send my troops, if indeed it intends a strike against one of our northmost possessions? Which castle shall I garrison for the attack? High Castle? Iron Pass? North Warden? If I'm to fight a war, by my teeth tell me where would you have me fight it?" Would that I could tell you. Delacan holds in good confidence only a handful of cowering dogs, and among them only a few are privy to his war plans. His private councils are restricted to choice individuals. His advisors, Narab and Nago, his mistress Lialan, his son Moraulf, and Nighthawks. He keeps foul company, that leader of yours. Your Highness, if you give me leave, I believe I can find the evidence of Delacan's intent. I will need someone to accompany me to Romney and supplies for my journey and a small parcel of gold. Romney? What do you think you can find a provincial river town in the heart of the kingdom? I am to catch a bird in flight. Of late Delacan has emptied a good deal of his treasury to revive the service of the Nighthawks. In exchange, he has demanded tactical information about kingdom holdings. He's turned the Guild of Assassins into a guild of spies. Only for a time, although the payments have been left in various hidden locales, the messengers were always sent to a rendezvous in Romney. If I go there, I'm able to intercept information concerning a forthcoming attack. Would such evidence suffice? Perhaps. Damn me, but I don't trust you, Gorath. How do I know that this isn't a plot of yours? We can weigh the evidence to our heart's content, and your cousins could be slitting the throats of my serfs as we sit dawdling. Go to Romney, but you will provide for yourself. If this is part of some secret Moradel scheme, I'll not look the fool before the world. Pug, unroll the map for me. The scroll smelled of dust. Scrawled in chicken scratches and spider tracks, tiny lines staggered across the moth-eaten paper, indicating the paths that were the major roads within the kingdom. Pointer in hand, Aruta bent over the map and pointed to a large black dot. We are here in Krondor. At dawn tomorrow, you will leave through the main gate and rendezvous with your escort, Singer James. I know you might have preferred Locklear's company, but he has business elsewhere. You will head to Romney, providing one of Delacan's assassins doesn't slit your throat first. You should reach the Ursin fort within the month. In Romney, you will join the special detachment of King Liam's soldiers staying at the Black Sheep Tavern. They may be of service of you. Nodding, Gorath took in Aruta's advice, listening steadily as the prince reviewed the details. Okay, so we're going to the Ursin Ford in Romney. If you find the evidence, I will act only when James has conveyed the information to me. Is that clear? Only when I receive James' word. Until then, I wait. Understood. Good, Aruta replied, slapping the surface of the table with his palm. Looking around the council chamber, he noted the wearied expressions of all who sat around the map. Why don't you let Gamina and Makala show you around Krondor? I have a few things I need to consider alone. Reading the offer as a polite dismissal, the worn council members began to file out the door, most glad to be on their feet again following the grueling session. As Pug passed by, however, Arutha snagged his sleeve and drew him back to the table. If you don't mind, I would have your counsel, Cousin Pug. Certainly, Pug replied, resuming his seat. I'm all attention. As I see it, Delacan could have only two potential targets for attack into the kingdom. High Castle and North Warden. His fortress at Sargoth is 300 miles to the north, and I doubt he has the resource to defend a line that long. So an attack at North Warden seems unlikely, leaving High Castle, which is a viable alternative, but neither target seems to have obvious goal. I know you are no field strategist, and you hate to become involved in state matters, but I should like you to delay your return to your Orm at Stardock for a while. I feel ill at ease. You are not alone in that. I too have sensed something uneasy in the air, but I won't ascribe it to anything as dire as magic. More likely we suffer from bad soup. Feelings aside, I will call up the militia reserves from Malak's Cross, Darkmoor, and Lytton, and join them to a detachment of the Krondorian Lancers just outside of the Dimwood. James will send word to me there. What of the garrison? It will remain in place. I have considered the option of a full push south, and it seems unlikely, but I will give Delacan nothing. Our agreement remains. Now we wait. Gods help Gorath if he betrays us to the Moradel. Go to the Black Sheep Tavern in Romney. Okay. The majesty of the palace was impressive, drawing appreciative glances of astonishment from all as they went through room after room of banquet halls, reception areas, and at last a colorful decorated gymnasia before entering the throne room of the Prince of Krondor.
I am glad to see you safe again in Krondor.
A pleasure to see you again, James. Mine is the greater pleasure, my lady. Is Pug about? You've just missed him. He and Makala went off to discuss magic someplace, and if I know my husband, that means I won't see him for a few days. Even on holiday, he can't seem to take his mind away from the art for long. In many ways, he and the prince are much alike. Where's Arutha anyway? Out with his twins and the Princess Anita. It seems your famed luck is running thin today. Quite the contrary, for I still have your company, if I may have a moment. So, when do I get to meet this stunning daughter of yours? I've heard quite a bit about Gamina, but I've been too busy to make the time to meet her. I imagine you will see her as soon as I do. She's more than likely trailing Pug and Makala about the palace. Any opportunity to hear her father discuss magic, and she's immediately at his side. Then too, and maybe she's hiding away from Aruta's twins. She's not quite interested in boys yet. I know that quite few of the artificers in Stardock have begun exporting their goods from the Academy. Are there any good places to buy magical items near you? The most notable one that's close is a little place called Stardock Annex, at the Abbey of Ishap at Sarth. Officially, they have no ties with the Academy, but there's not much we can do to keep them from using the name. There's also a fellow by the name of Dabe, who buys from us, but he lives a long distance from here, out north of Romney, if I recall. So I should take note of these things. So Stardock Annex, we've been there. Okay. That's it. The room was cramped. Lucky, 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 James muttered, looking through the singer's personal effect piled in disorganized heaps. You may be a fine swordsman, but your personal organization leaves quite a bit to be desired. Okay, so this is all our equipment that we had. Okay, so we're definitely merging this. Okay.
What's going on, man?
Hey, abstractism. Oh wow, we have a shit ton of stuff. Maybe I could get rid of one of these things. This we can find anywhere, so that's not a problem. Maybe I should take this. This guy already has one. I think I'll be able to take everything. Barely. I mean, we have a ton of those. Oh. But we're good. I'll leave all this here. Okay. I don't think I can exit. They could be seen. James halted the party to consider. Let's not give Delacan any more help than he needs. If we leave through the palace's main gates, we might as well have trumpeters going before us and announcing the fact that everyone within the kingdom will. The sewers. James pulled the grate open. Immediately he was overwhelmed by the stench of the sewers and looked back to Gorath for his advice. Smells awful down there, he said. Are you sure you're ready to go in? Yes. No, I'm not done with Shadowrun. I'm still, I think, multiple runs left. Maybe 2/3. Okay. Okay, so we've been here. This is the same map. Whoa. Well, we can really zoom out. I mean, there shouldn't be any more enemies, I think. Oh, there's one side here I have not been to. Here. What's his stats? And we need to tick some stuff. Defense, melee. Wow, 41. Ugh. That's horrible. This guy has immense stealth, but it's always the lowest stealth that is counted, so that means that this one will be counted for stealth. Lockpicking is good. The rest I don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care. Oh man, well I should tick all of these because he's actually good with the crossbow. Or maybe I should focus on that. Focus on the strength of the character. Let's give him a bunch of those. Yes. Okay, we took a beating, but we survived. Is that destroyed now? Skin of the dragon. No, I don't think I can open this. Okay, we've been here. The exit is there. So I feel we've done everything, I think. Weapons in hand, two men stood face to face. They stopped the blue faces, blushed as they exchanged loud insult. "You may quit now, fellows. I've seen it before," James said. "I'll not be jumping in to save either of your necks, and consequently, I'll not be giving either of you my pouch." Oh, I am not ready for this fight. What the fuck just happened? Yeah, I'm gonna die. What's going on? Oh shit. What? That's the last place I saved? No way. Maybe. I don't even think I need to do that fight, but we're gonna do it anyway because it's there. And XP. Oh yeah, we need to sleep before fighting. Don't we have this pouch here I could use? Oh, I need to sleep more than that. Okay. I think I'm fucked. Damn, he just destroys me. Yeah, there's no way I can do this fight. I don't know why it's there. I don't need to go there. I just don't understand why there's a super difficult fight at that space. Another fight. Like, is this different? Can't open this shit. I'm gonna get my ass kicked here. Let's try anyway. Okay, there's less people this time. I need to focus on the mage. I think that's the mage. Ah, fuck. Yeah, definitely. Shit. What if... Fuck! Maybe I should just click auto battle. The computer's better than me at choosing what to do. Ah! Miss. Let's attack somebody else then. Don't know why, like he's... No, it'll never hit. I don't know what's happening, but when it does that, it just doesn't work. He just misses even though it's 85% accuracy apparently. I don't know how the combat works. It's very weird. I feel it might be broken, but it doesn't appear so much so that nobody ever noticed it. Like, those percentages are so much bullshit. Okay. Yes. That's essentially like the torch. I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, fuck it. Anyway, there was no reason to do this actually. I was curious. So there's a fight here that we're gonna skip. Exit sewers. A shadow approached. From a murky corner of the room, the figure advanced towards them. Garrat's pulse quickened for a moment, but he relaxed slightly as he saw they were not about to be attacked. Ah. It took you too long enough. I was beginning to think the mockers had you bagged up again, Singer James. Is everything alright? Squire, I suppose I ignore the fact that this trip is a state secret to which you are not supposed to be privy, and that we are hurrying out of the sewers instead of leaving by the main gate at the proper time. How did you find out we were coming? Well, after Senior Locklear dumped me off after we got here and told me I could go home, I got bored and decided to check out Krondor. Unfortunately, there's nothing much interesting going on here, so I decided I would come back to the palace. I tried to pay Gorath an unexpected visit last night, but discovered that the guards had been doubled with orders that no one could see him. I might have fallen for it if I hadn't heard someone snoring in his cell. Gorath doesn't snore, I take it. Not a sound. While I realized that something was in the air, I went to find Locklear and discovered that he was mysteriously absent. Despite a tray of food delivered to his door, just moments after I slipped away. Finally, I came down here and talked to Lim. who told me you had been down here earlier this morning. At that point, I realized Arutha meant to slip Gorath out of Krondor for some reason. Are you sure you're not a thief by profession? You think unnervingly like a mocker, I used to know. So, are we ready? We should probably get moving. Where are we going anyway? You cannot accompany us, Owen. Our mission is much too important. Quiet, Mordell. I'll handle this. But I could jeopardize your mission. Who knows who might take me captive between here and Tyburn. If I go back to Krondor now, I might accidentally talk to someone. Besides, I'm from the eastern part of the kingdom. I know the area, and I might be able to help. For better or worse, you seem determined to itch your fate to catastrophe. But if you want to get yourself killed at a tender young age, who am I to naysay it? I used to pull the same stunts when Arutha wished to pull out of Krondor. Alright then, Squire, you can come along, but these are the ground rules. 1. I'm in charge, and you do whatever I say without question. 2. Under no circumstances do you reveal anything about Gorath or our mission to anyone. If someone asks, we will continue what Senior Locklear's suggestion. Gorath is an elf. Thirdly and lastly, you don't wander off on your own. I don't care if you're watering the trees. You ask me first. Is that all clear? Absolutely, whatever you say. Stop smiling. You're going to earn your keep. I know I'm going to regret this, but let's get moving. We have a long way to go and no time to get there. Okay, now I could go back and fight those fuckers. So does he has all his inventory? Okay. We can combine some of these items, no? I have so much stuff. Oops. Gorath looked up the narrow stairway. It was definitely a way up, but he questioned whether it was the right way for them to go at the moment. Yes. James Grind, seated behind one of the benches, was an old associate, Nivek, Lord Minister of Finances of the Western Realm, a loyal subject to Arutha. He had befriended both he and Senior Locklear during their scrambling about in Krondor streets, and he had taught the both of them a good deal about the working of the kingdom's finances. Looking down the considerable length of his nose, he greeted them cheerily.
Hello, old friend.
Senior James, what a pleasure to see you. The pleasure is mutual. Are the ledgers of Kingdom Nikev? Think we shall have enough money to keep the kingdom running for the year? The ledgers are at balance, but I dare say my thirst suffers a deficit of catastrophic proportions. Though I handle thousands of sovereigns a day, I fear I haven't the command of more than a handful for my own use at the moment. I don't suppose you might be in position. What do you say, Owen? Do we buy a drink for the honorable tax collector, or do we allow him to expire of thirst? Yes. Bartender, a drink for the tax collector. Drink up, friend, and tell me what you know. You've always had a good ear for the happening in and out of the kingdom. Rumors? My goodness me. I'm not the kind to consort with the rumor mongers. No, sirree. You should know that. Of course, I do occasionally hear a few facts that are of interest to people, accounting... Is it Europe? I just burped. Fascinating business, you know. All the figures and such. Something a little more lively, if you please. Stolen cows, cheating wives, dishonest traders, that sort of thing. The prurient and the scatological, eh? Well, let me think of it. I believe I heard something last week. At least I believe it was last week. Maybe it was the week before that. Couldn't have been before that annexation in Malax Cross. If you please, Nivek, we would like to get out of here before tomorrow. I would be most pleased to accommodate you, but it seems to my mouth as... Oh my god. Ah, now, that's much better. What was I saying? Oh yes, about this story. There was this fellow that lives near Setanon that has filed 3 new claims on land in the past year. 3! You understand that? Is there something suspect about his purchases? Oh, his selection of land are nice enough. Prime pieces of land, matter of fact, but he's without a title. How's a person of ignoble birth managed to buy 3 prime estates? Tell me that. What was this fellow's name? Perhaps we should look into it. What kind of question is that now? You think I carry my ledger about in my head? I mean, you might as well ask me the name of Prince Arutha's wife. You mean to tell me that you can't remember the Princess Anita's name? No, what is her name? You were telling me about the man near Setanon. What else do you know about him? Tell me about the man. I think his name is Fibber. Nah, that's not right. Not right at all. Fleeber Monks. Fleeber, Monk's Finger, Maps Flipper, Fever Maxi Fever. That's it. Maxi Fever. You know, I'm really getting tired now. Maybe I should go home. There's still a few things I need to know. Think you can hold out just a few more minutes? I suppose you mean that you're drinking the mark. Why don't you tell us a little more about this Max Fever character? Nah, that's boring. Let's talk about the last year. Did you know that every cow in Midkema we get a golden sovereign a year alone just for their manure? Did you know that? Bet you didn't. And for every duck, Max Fever. I want to know about Max Fever. Okay, Maxi Flipper. Oh, I know that she was trying to buy up some of the properties left in Sena a few years back from Jared Lickrow, but Jared wouldn't sell to no one, so Moxie cooked up this idea. Sure, you don't want to hear about the ducks? No, just tell about Max. What did he do? He gets himself a shovel and dug to try to scare Jared. Of course, Jared wasn't scared of nothing, but it sure frightened... Yeah. What was he digging up? Going to sleep now. Good night. I could buy another drink? Let's go. Graveyard near Setanon. Okay, so... That's where you was digging. Up a rough freight of ghosts and Jared, but not at all. Jeez, Nia, little old Nia. What do you think got the funds to buy the land? He said he got it in the hole. All's the monkeys. Money's in the hole. Just got it. To get it, ain't afraid no ghosts. What hole are you talking about? Where is he going? I think I go home now. One more tanker. Let's go. Yenezub Undertaker Turkey Unders keywords. Try to sull town, but Europe I'm no criminal or glismer gats I'm a besitch. The what? I don't understand. I said me be sick. Okay, I think I've abused you enough for now. Sleep well, Nivek. I think we all know what we need to know. Oh, wow. Okay, we have 18 here. Let's get rid of those. Oh, I can't. shit, this is expensive. I can't even see the stats. It's pretty annoying. So, did you take this? Yeah, we're full. I'm not gonna get somebody else right now, so yeah, let's sell this. Okay, we're back on the road. The bargaining ability has increased. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to check. Okay, perfect. Okay. Out of Krondor. Let's wait until morning. I have so many rations anyway. So I don't know if they, enemies respawn or anything. I'm just gonna go back to SARS because they did mention that, so I'm gonna see if things have evolved. They really haven't evolved. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, I don't even know where Romney is, but I think it's here. Silden. Well, Setanon, we've heard about that, so we're definitely gonna go there. Romney, there you go. Boom. Okay. Okay, but I'm gonna go there and at least at Tanner's. Maybe check one or two temples also. Let's see. Did that change? What the fuck? This is still there? It's empty. Fire was everywhere in the temple. In braziers and pits and incensers, flames seemed to be principal decoration. No, nothing to say. It's the generic description. And no enemies. Oh no, this temple still doesn't work. Okay, this is new. A man of advancing years, his hair and beard seemed like a snowdrift, stark in contrast to dark skin. Passing through that, we could come and visit the famous abbey. You've done impressive things. No, this is just generic text. Okay. So I don't know if I have other spells to buy. I feel I have all the spells I wanted. This is super expensive. Maybe I can try selling some stuff. I have so many of these. Oh, yeah. Let's keep it. Let's try to read this. These books are restricted. Ah, okay. So here we have restricted books. Maybe later we'll be able to access them. Okay, nothing seemed to have changed here, so let's go back. We need to rest. See Tanners, it's not too far. Oh, and I could actually go in this direction. Yeah, let's go there and then slip into Setanan. Oh, the tavern is closed. It's too early. Okay, 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 okay. I can actually do this. Uh, okay, I'll grind a little bit here. Should technically do something. Last time I tried that, it really worked. I did that a couple of times and it really upped my skill. There you go. Maybe even this is random. No, you do it 3 times to get plus 1 point. That's it, that's all. Let's do it again. We're good. Clean. Okay, at least it's consistent. There was a guy that could help us get better with swords. I wonder now that we have this guy, we could train him. Kinda sucks. I really like this song here. It feels so. It's such a tavern song, a town song, you know. Okay, yeah, let's try to learn from the book here. I think I have this spell already. Yeah, exactly. I could have sold it. Not here, but okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so there is new battles. Um, let's focus on you. Oh, I should use my crossbow with this guy. I can't use my crossbow, I think, because this guy's alive. Not sure. Oops. This guy's fleeing. Ah, crossbow, you son of a bitch. God damn it. Nice. Okay. Eight damage. Really sucks. Nice. What's that? Ointment. Simple cork cap, large bowl. Commonly was applied to armor to counteract the effect of enchanted blades. Those are worth a lot if I can sell them. I should pick up those. Wow, that's a lot of rations. Okay. some repairs here. Whoa, really? I think this just brings it up to 100 or some shit. Yeah. Oh, wait, before doing that. Tick, 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 tick. Right click. Oh, apparently, yeah, right click. Okay, I'm gonna turn here. To the east. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break and we'll be back.
Dr. Forrest, please dial 118.
You know, Mr. Harris, rockets and jockeys are a bad combination.
Dr. Forrest?
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers, too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link, yeah, get Zelda.
Awesome.
Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separate.
Encountering extreme resistance! Be clear, artillery support!
Deploy times now. Ground forces have been neutralized.
Immediate reinforcement! General! We are afraid! You have miscalculated! On your positions! Who is behind all this?
Command and Conquer, Red Alert, the ultimate strategy game for your PC.
Okay, so I gotta rescue my uncle, but I'm not too sure how to find him, so I can go to this island, right? First I gotta talk to the chief, and then I gotta get some clues from a parrot, and then I'm helping these dolphins, and all the time I'm sneaking through graveyards and shooting zombies and blasting monsters. Then my sub cracks up on the rocks, and then the next thing I know I'm cruising inside a whale. Whoa! Oh, new game from Nintendo, man! Star Tropics! Every chapter's like another adventure, so it's like a whole slew of games in one. What's the matter with you?
スクエアニュース。本日発売前より話題沸騰の聖剣伝説2のゲーム画面が発表になりましたのでご紹介します。いやー、実に美しい画面ですね。さすがスクエア。これまで以上のリアルなグラフィックで緊張感もおのずと盛り上がります。しかしこの聖剣伝説2の最大の目玉はなんといっても今巷で噂のモーションバトルです。このアクション画面で戦闘シーンを行うというシステムによって RPG の新しい面白さが飛躍的に広がる。これがモーションバトル。もう従来の RPG とは一線を画すエンターテイメントです。聖剣伝説2
I think I forgot to do this. Okay, so everything's fine here. Yes, yes, yes. East. Yeah, north leads us like entering the woods, which I don't think is a good idea right now. So we did try this last time, and I got my ass. Oh, okay, we went here even last stream, I think, before entering Krondor. I wanted to see what's up. I tried to enter Setanan, and I got my ass kicked. Like really, like it was like really kicked. Hope I'll be able to do it this time. It said like something evil is here, but now it doesn't say that. So I think we're good. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'll even go venture a little bit outside of the path. Nah, there's nothing. Yeah, super evil here. We encountered a bunch of enemies, but we did upgrade a couple of our skills. Okay, this is just a trap. So we can move these things. This will trigger this, which will shoot this, which will break it, but then we'll be able to pass here. This is the best place to recuperate HP, actually. We can do this for a while. Free stamina. Okay, we're good. So you push this. Boom. Exactly, and then we can pass. I'll let Gorath do the honors. Yeah, we're good. These things are kind of interesting. I mean, they kind of switch it up instead of just always fighting. What the fuck is this? Just be a little confused on where I am right now. Okay. Staring into the barn, Owen thought he could make out the forms of cows. Come on, we should get going. Okay. What about this? Good. Nothing interesting. Yeah, let's go into the city. Oh, that is not a city. Okay, no, we're not at Setanan yet. The door was locked. James was about to leave when he noticed a small sign hanging from a rusty nail on the door. The sign read, Nia's shop, closed for now. It's a strange thing to put on the sign. James sniffed, stepped just inside the tavern's doorway, detected the faint but familiar scent of lye and the more pungent aroma that were meant to be erased with foolish tavern keeper. Tavern. No gamble. James motioned for the figure across the room. The woman made her way across the wooden floor until she was standing before them. Hello there, may I buy? I can't open up the shop. I don't care how much you have to offer or who you are. I can't go in there again. I was offering, miss, to buy you a drink. Oh, sorry. I was thinking you were stopping in to buy something from my goods store across the road. Since my father's death, I've had the run of those two places. The tavern here and the goods store across the way. You know, I've had folks in here for a week by last count, all offering money for a sword made by a hermit up north. Fool that I am, I sent the word out, but that was before things started happening in my store. I've since closed up things for a bit. Close your store? Why? What sort of things were going on in there? You think I'm foolish? I think I'm foolish. Tell me, and I'll listen. If I laugh once, even once, you may upend a cask of ale over my head. You'll pay for the cask if I do. All right then, I'll tell you. In the past few weeks, I've seen a man prowling about in my shop. That's easy enough. Between companions and myself, we can get rid of your prowler by dinner time tomorrow. Can you now? You run through ghosts as easy as that? Poleaxe, poltergeists, in your spare time? Ghosts? This prowler of yours is a ghost? Told you that you wouldn't believe me. I'll put it to you, though. If you can find a way to put the ghost in my shop to rest, then I'll reopen my shop and give you the gallon grief maker that I bought from the hermit. Simple as that. Gallon grief maker. Okay, let's stop. I don't know, like liberate shop south of Setanos, something like that. Okay. Oh, I could have barded. Let's bard. Oh, I forgot to take the barding skill. Oh well, whatever. I really don't care about the barding. Okay, so can I click on the shop now? Cemetery. Yeah, we're going here. Well, okay, let's do a hard save. We're touching anything. Grave dig. Yes. What's this? NAFTA. Just a body. Just a body. On the shop in the tavern. This might be our guy. Oh, an hour passed. Well, just a body. Let's get him covered back up. Wait! Look! Someone's taken his hand! Why would a grave robber steal a body part? James shrugged. I wouldn't have guessed I would be digging up graves myself if Gora hadn't said that the Moradel used them sometimes as secret caches. Either way, let's get him covered up and be on our way. Okay, so that was probably something. And that was this guy. Again? Why not? It's the body. Okay. And then we're using up this, I think. 21. Okay, we're good. So... Oh, it's too early. Well, let's wait. I think it needs to be here. Whoops. No, okay, I thought that... The door was unlocked. James entered the small house and looked around. Judging by the simplicity of the things which decorated the interior, he guessed the house belonged to Max Feber. This is odd, he said, noticing a few things. A few items were seemed a bit more expensive than a farmer might be expected to own. Irritated by the incongruity, something told him to investigate the farmer's belongings further. The fuck is that? Burial cloth. Turning over the coarse woven cloth in his hands, he examined a cloth of yellow mold that seemed remarkably like a human face. It was probable the linen had been a burial shroud, the face imprinted upon it, as the unknown man's flesh had dissolved into moldering corruption. Ew. Then they give us this, because probably needed to do this quest, but we already had one. Let's see what this is. The bar door was locked. Sneaking around to the other side, James spied a flagstone boulder resting against the outside of the back wall. With Gorat's help, he pushed the stone to the side, revealing some broken planks and a hole just large enough for him to slip through. Stealing into the murky darkness, he inched along blindly until his foot bumped into something hard. Crouching down with a smile, he was able to make out the shape of a wooden chest and was relieved to find it unlocked. What the fuck is that? The stamp was simple, the kind generally used by nobles or priests, and had a handle made of ivory from which depended several silk streamers. The seal itself was of 3 pots stacked one atop another, the symbol associated with the powerful Glazers Guild of Romney. Let's bring one. Okay, so did we... First of all, did we pass the town? We probably did, Setanon. So it said those dots usually are reserved to towns that I can enter? Find any such things here. Like, this is Setanon, essentially. Looking for Brahmas a week or so back. I have done no such thing. Perhaps you have missing me for someone else, no matter, I suppose. I know what I saw with my own two eyes. You have been around here looking for something out beyond the house here. What are you looking for, boy? I insist I have not been looking for anything around here. Running a hand across. No, don't care. Just leave me. Let's click again. No, okay. Well, now I want to go on behind your house, you motherfucker. What's your problem? I couldn't do anything else. Okay. I think I need to talk to a temple guy. They usually help me in my quests. So we're here, Litton, Manax Cross, Darkmoor. So yeah, we're gonna go around like that. It's probably a temple somewhere around here. Let's explore a bit. I haven't seen a lot of treasure chests. Oh, there's one. Ooh. That's pretty valuable. James spotted a man in the field. Bent over, he appeared to be a farmer of some stripe. Through his work, seemed to become more industrious as they drew closer to him. Undoubtedly, he had seen them as well. Well, you happen to know who lives in that house nearby? I should. I lived half my life in it. Name is Max Feber. Are you certain? Are you funny in the head, lad? Of course I'm sure. How could I not be? Do you often make it a habit to go digging in graveyards? What do you mean? I mean, the three of us found a burial cloth, and we think you have something to do with all this evil that is going on around here. You've been desecrating graves, haven't you? You broke into my house? I'll tell the constable for this. If you were still living in town, I might feel threatened, but I'd rather imagine you've already managed to scare him off. Now talk. I'm going to have a cozy little chat with a friend of mine named Nivik, Prince Aruta's tax collector. A nice fellow. I think the two of you will get along marvelously. One grave only, I dug up. I don't remember the fellow's name now, but he used to own the Six Toe Tavern before Nia took over the shop. I thought that maybe I could scare her into moving out and selling to me, but she's too darn stubborn. What did you do with the corpse? No corpse about him. He was down to a skeleton. I tried to rebury him, but I never found one of his hands. It's bound to be near the graveyard. I think I may have dropped it when I was near old Urschel's house. Oh. What else? That's it. That's all I know. Honest. Dug him up and then I reburied him. We'll need to find out that and bury it. No thanks to you. Goodbye, sir, and I would advise that you stay away from the Six Toe Tavern from now on. I doubt you'll be warmly greeted. Okay, we're doing stuff. I'll come back, but I want to see what's this? Oh, what the fuck? Hello. James grunted. Despite his repeated effort to pull the scarecrow out of the ground, it wouldn't budge. Why would you? Okay, it seems I can traverse here. We might be in Litton right now. Oh, apparently something's happening. Look out! I also have the electric shields target from damage. Okay. Did I not buy that spell? Oh, maybe I didn't. Yeah, why not? Those two should get hit too. Let's practice our shooting. Ha! Oops. No. Wow, that was only two. Holy shit. God, fire. Oh, what are you doing? Nice. Crossbow and scouting. Okay. What's this again? Magical treatment of blades. Okay. Wait, did I just put it there just by doing this? What? Oh, that doesn't work in that direction though. Shit. No, I wanted to share it with the party. Why doesn't he share it? Because we're full. Let's remove some of these. That's a lot of arrows. That's one ration. Just put it somewhere else. Or fuck it. We have a shit ton of rations. It's the same guy. Were there only 3 guys? There was 4. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, there you go. Let's go back. Let's go back and get rid of the ghost or whatever. Okay, this guy. This guy. He has the hand or something. Okay, behind the house. Could be here or something. There's nothing here. How am I supposed to find this thing? Hmm. He has come to the end of his spawns, even though I never played with him. I don't know. Let's try the grave again. We need to use a spell. There is a spell to like find stuff. It's not here with this. Creates night. Creates thick fog. Oh, that's useful. Okay. Anyway, I guess we'll have to not bother with this. I'll have to come back to this, which is super annoying. I would expect something like this behind the house. I'm clicking on the corn apparently. Talk to Max again. Doesn't look like it. If he has these seals, like clearly he's using these seals to create false documents. Supposed to be a village here. Okay. James pushed open the door of the wooden bar. Inside, he found stalls containing extended mission. Nothing important. There's a lot more open spaces here. Standing in front of the intricately carved door, Owen stepped forward. These are magic symbols, said the magician. Carved, no doubt, by magic means. Nope, just a regular hunting knife. The figure of a small elderly man followed the disembodied voice around the edge of the house. I was out back tending to some chores. You're right about the symbols being magic, though. Carved them there myself. Name's Flower Wigton. Thrilled to be in the presence of another magician, Owen smiled and said, it would have been easier to do it magically, Floor. I suspect you're right about that, but I'm not a magician. Nope, it was my brother who had the gift. Died a couple years back. The old man stared solemnly at the door for a moment, then suddenly cheerfully said, left behind a magic well, his legacy. It's guarded by a pretty nasty spell. Give you a good jolt, unless I turn it off. You head on over the well and I'll give you a drink. I'll fix you right up and set you back only 25 sovereign. No, we're good. I'm going down here now. And where is Lytton? Is this Lytton? This used to be an inn. We're back through here now. Let's zoom out. Doesn't do much. Lytton. I mean, this is it, I guess. Oh. That was a mistake. What are the abilities? Let's see. Crossbow melee, melee, and nothing. I think I should do some repairs right now. E60, yeah. Okay, let's do armor first. $62, yeah, that sucks. That's it. Ugh. Well. Will our man of men approach? You shall not pass this way unless you pay a road tax. James put a hand on his sword. Under whose authority do you make these demands? Lord Lytton, now either turn back or pay us a tax. Apparently, leave. A battle against these men would be foolish. We should turn back and find another way around this mess. Do we even see them? Oh, combat. Wait, but are these the men who wanted the tax, or... Eh. No, fuck off. By shooting him with this. Oh. Oh, shit. I thought I was launching a fireball. Okay, I didn't expect that. Is he down? He was at 18. Ah, fuck it, auto battle. Wait, he healed himself, or is it maybe he gave him some health? Because you can't use items in combat, which makes sense. Okay, I think these were the tax collector. Right, do we get collected again? No. So, yeah, I should not have done that. I should just pay the tax, maybe? I don't know. It's still 25 bucks, it's still kind of a lot. Okay, it's just done in that direction. Okay, well, I think we're gonna call it a night. End stream. So we'll be back with more Krondor next Monday, and tomorrow no stream. Sunday we continue Tex Murphy, Martian Memorandum. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night, great weekend. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that for $1.
The inside.
For clothes that Tristan lost. Bold 3 Detergent Plus Fabric Softener.